Hello Virgo, how are you? I hope that you are doing well. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nina, otherwise known as Sinfulpluto, and today we are doing your love predictions for the dates between February 7th all the way through March 4th, basically encompassing this Venus and Aries transit that we are experiencing at this time. This is going to apply to Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And before I get into this reading, I just want to announce very quick that I'm hosting a tarot challenge, a 14-day tarot challenge on my Instagram, on my Twitter, called 14 Days of Valentine's with Sinfulpluto. And basically this all addresses, this is all leading up to Valentine's Day, and every day there is a question that asks us to reflect on ourselves and our behavior in love and what we need to improve in our love life and how we can empower ourselves and things along those lines. Things that are covering those themes in terms of self-love, self-empowerment, and things like that. So if you're interested in checking that out, it'll be on my Instagram and on my Twitter at Sinfulpluto. And if you want to participate, you can definitely share your results with me on either platform and use the hashtag Sinfulpluto Valentine's. All right. So yeah, there's that, and let's just go into the reading. Before I get into the reading though, I just want to disclaim very quickly that this is a general reading, of course. All right, it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay, use your critical thinking and your discernment. Take this all with a grain of salt, and most of all, enjoy yourself. All right, drink some water, eat a snack, relax. All right, cool. So I'm using the Spacious Tarot, by the way. Fucking beautiful deck, bro. I can't get over it. I love this bitch so much. But we are using that today. So let's get into it. All right, so what's going on for Virgo in their love life? What's going on? Bitch, can you not? What is going on for Virgo in their love life? From February 7th all the way to March 4th. Okay. Okay. So we have two cards that fell out. Was there another card that fell out? No, it doesn't look like it. So let's get into it, darling. Alrighty. So we have the Nine of Cups. I like this a lot, actually. This is cute. We have the Child of Pentacles, otherwise known as the Page of Pentacles. This bitch is so cute. Look at the little bear. Look at the big cup. Ugh, precious. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. All right. We have the Explorer of Wands reversed, otherwise known as the Knight of Wands reversed. Interesting. We have the Ace of Wands reversed and the Emperor. So you might be dealing with Aries energy. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant, which is Taurus Capricorn energy to me. All right, this is the overall energy. So some of you might be on the hunt for a committed relationship or something that is a little bit more settled down. I don't really think that you're the type to want to like casually date anyone. I feel like you're kind of an all or nothing person where it's like you're either going out and like you're in a long-term relationship or you're not. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it feels like, and I feel like that's kind of what you are seeking, especially because under the Hierophant is the Seven of Pentacles, which is something that you want long-term, or you require something that is a little bit more long-term. It requires growth and patience. Okay, so let's see. Virgo, with this Nine of Cups and the Child of Pentacles, it really does feel as though there is something that is budding for you. I feel like you have really been wishing on something, right? You have been wishing for some form of love in your love life, whatever that might be, whether it's actually something serious that you want or maybe something more casual. Whatever it is, I feel like you have been wanting some form of routine in your love life, because that's what the Hierophant also talks about. It's like structure and routine and traditions and conventional sort of stuff. So with this Nine of Cups, it feels as though like you have like set out that wish, and I feel like, you know, the wish is on its way to manifestation. And with the Child of Pentacles, it really feels as though things are budding for you and this person. Things are still in the very early stages though, so I wouldn't get super excited, but things are like in the right direction right now. There's just some form of like lack of experience, or things just needing to take a little bit more time to manifest, to root itself, to feel a little bit more stable. There's a lot of potential here, and it's like in the beginning stages, but a little bit more time is required for things to really settle down a little bit, and for things to really like manifest into the way you want it to. The Seven of Swords reversed. This to me kind of talks about planning. I feel like you have planned for this, and I feel as though you have tried to pay attention to certain details, which is good. Like, you've paid attention to certain details, and I see you like not jumping into it or overestimating things or overestimating yourself, which is really good. But the Seven of Swords reversed also talks about like not being entirely honest with yourself. I wonder why that is. I wonder if like you're a little hesitant to really move forward, or maybe you are deceiving yourself into believing this is something that you actually want when you don't. And we have the Explorer of Wands reversed, which to me talks about honestly like a fear of moving forward, a fear of like what could really be from this. And with the Nine of Cups right above that, I feel like you're kind of scared of exploring this. You're exploring this wish. It feels like you have been wanting this for so long, or you have been really wishing for whatever dynamic you want, whatever romantic dynamic that you have been wishing for and like wanting to manifest. And it's like once it started coming into fruition, it just feels like you kind of started pumping the brakes a little bit, and you're like questioning yourself and like questioning if this is something that you really want, if this is something that you really desire. It could be that you're kind of like being nitpicky about things now and like saying, oh, well, that's not actually what I want anymore. You're not doing this, you're not doing that. Like you're trying to find a reason to run away is what it feels like. And the Explorer of Wands, like I just see you like putting a damper on your own fire, on your own passion, on your own excitement. And the Ace of Wands reversed, like, do you see this? Like there's all this fire, all of this passion, and then it goes into a small spark and it's dying off. Why is that happening? Are you scared of this? I don't understand. Why are you suppressing all of this? Why is that happening? Because it looked like something really good, but like now it's like you don't want to leave a trail of excitement and passion anymore. And I wonder why, Virgo, you feel like this. Is it because you feel out of control? Is it because you feel like things are no longer in your hands? Is it because you are afraid of the reality now? Like now that it's coming into fruition, you're like, oh shit, I actually did that. And it was a lot easier in my head than it is now. Because right, like you're opposite of Pisces, so you and Pisces are similar in the sense that like y'all like to like Pisces loves to fucking daydream and shit, and like they love to live in a fantasy world. It's easier for them to live in a fantasy than it is to live in reality. And like they'll do this thing where they'll fantasize about something and they'll be stuck in wishful thinking, but once that thing that they have been like thinking about and wanting for so long comes to like once it comes into fruition and once it becomes a reality, they run away from it and they're like, oh shit, like I don't really want this anymore. So is that what you are doing, Virgo? Like are you running away from your own like fantasy because now it's like, oh shit, like this is real, like now I really got to deal with it? Like is that what this is? Because the Ace of Wands reversed to me also talks about like a resistance to change, or a resistance to like some sort of new beginning. This to me also just talks about like suppressing your sexual, your sensual, your like passions in general. Like you're suppressing that. like suppressing your sexual attraction towards this person now. Like trying to kill everything off. Like it's like, nope, 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 too much, too much. I'm overwhelmed. This is a lot. This is a lot of feelings. It feels like an explosion. I don't know how to feel about this. This is really too much for me right now. So I want to run away and I want to go hermit mode. That's what this feels like. And then we have this Emperor. Maybe it's you or this other person, but this to me kind of just feels like trying to be in control. Like trying to feel like you are on top. Trying to feel like somehow superior. Somehow trying to feel superior, or like you are on top of things, or like you are above everything else, or maybe thinking or convincing yourself that you don't need this. You don't need this to be happy. But it's coming from like a bitter place. And we already knew that you don't need love to be happy, but you already had it. You already had it, and you were beginning to really manifest something good. And then it's like, no, I don't want it anymore. I don't need it. Fuck that. Why? Like, why are you turning your head around this? Like, is it a fear of commitment? Is it a fear of like adding someone new into your routine? What is this? All right, we have the Hierophant, which is the commitment. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is something that's been growing for a long time. Under that is the Child of Cups reversed, which is the Page of Cups reversed, which to me talks about like, instead of looking at things from a rose-tinted lens, you're looking at things very pessimistically and like from a worn, torn sort of perspective. So maybe in the past you have been hurt, or maybe you just fear being hurt. Maybe there wasn't actually anything substantial in the past that hurt you, but maybe it's just the fact of fearing, right? Like that fear, that anxiety of something becoming too real. And in the reality, you feel out of control, because in your fantasies, you are in complete of control of everything, right? You can fantasize everything, and you can like control, alt, delete if you want to. Like you can do anything when it's in your mind, but when it's in reality, there is a sense of control that you have to surrender to, a sense of control that you have to surrender. When you were dealing with that, like with that, it's a control thing, I think. And like for you, you like to be in control of everything. You like to have everything in a very specific way. And whenever these people or these situations don't follow like that articulate little plan that you have, you short circuit and you're like, oh shit, like I don't want this anymore. Like I have to be in control. I have to like have everything in a very orderly way. Like I have to follow this 5-year plan that I created. Okay, like listen, it's Tuesday and you're eating blueberry muffins for breakfast and we're supposed to be having pancakes. Like what the fuck is going on? Like that's what you need to work on letting go of that control, Virgo. Because you have something good, but like now you're suppressing it because it's becoming too real. All right, so Virgo. What advice can we give you about the situation? What advice can we give Virgo about this love situation and their love life? Did a card flip? Did I just see did I feel a card flip? No? Okay, cool. All right, what advice can we give Virgo regarding this situation? That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. All right. Explorer of Wands, except now it's upright. Oh my god, that's crazy, yo. Under that was, or at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands, Guardian of Wands. So there's a sense of maturity, a sense of progression that you have to take from the Knight to the Queen. There's a sense of maturity and mastery that has to take hold in terms of your passion, motivation, willpower, sexual attraction, sexuality in general, and that sort of thing. Like there has to be maturity that has to take place, progression. A level of experience and mastery. Okay, 10 of Cups, and then under that is the Explorer of Pentacles reversed, which tells me that you need to be patient and consistent. You need to stop being so hot and cold about shit. Like you're either in or you're out. We don't do like that, you know, that shit where like one day you're like, okay, I'm ready to dive in, and then the next day, you know, you're giving this person whiplash and be like, yeah, no, like I don't want to do this shit right now, like I'm backing out. Like no, you're either in or you're out. And if you're in, you be consistent and you be patient and you go through with it. If you're out, don't waste this person's time. Like, fuck. All right, so Explorer of Wands upright. All right, don't be scared to explore your sexuality, your attraction towards this person. Don't be scared to not necessarily lose control, because it's not a matter of losing control of yourself, but it's more so like allowing yourself to be a little bit more vulnerable, to let down your guard, to let yourself be a little bit more free. That's what that is. Like, kind of drop this self-imposed restrictions that you have on yourself and allow yourself to really explore the depths, the fire of this dynamic that you have with this person. Okay? Like, go out of your way to, like, try some freaky shit. Maybe, like, not literally, like, freaky shit. Although, if, like, you're into that, go for it. But I feel like there's a need for you to, like, really surrender. Surrender a little bit of control of, like, yourself. And let, like, the fire, you know, be a little bit wild. You know what I'm saying? And I feel with the Queen of Wands, this is telling me, like, to master this whole, like, fire thing, right? Let yourself... let loose enough that you feel free and safe to explore things, but also have enough control that the fire doesn't set everything ablaze. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Wands reversed also to me just feels like a matter of graceful confidence. And just like knowing how to maneuver and navigate through your feelings and your attraction and standing tall and being bold. All right, don't be afraid. It's to be bold. Don't be afraid to make a move. Don't be afraid to shoot your shot. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. You're gonna be okay. Because here, like, the fire is all over the place, right? And so it's like you need to temper that a little bit. You need to temper that so that it's a controlled fire, right? It has to be a controlled fire, but not so controlled to the point that it just, like, fizzles out and you run away from everything. But it has to be, you know, strong enough to keep the fire alive, strong enough to keep the passion and attraction alive between you two, but not so out of control that everything just fizzles out within a month, you know? That sort of thing. And then 10 of Cups, let yourself be happy, all right? Let yourself be happy. This could be a very emotionally fulfilling thing for you, okay? Surround yourself with your community with this 10 of Cups, okay? Don't isolate yourself. Definitely go out and socialize, talk with your community, talk with people, talk with friends, family if you need to. If you need advice or anything, go to them, right? Don't be scared to merge your colors and emotions and things like that. This is a beautiful card. You might also need to work on your solar plexus. Solar plexus, yeah. Third chakra in your tummy, building up a fire. Creativity. Wait, what is the solar plexus again? It's your sense of self, I believe. Your identity. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. Alrighty, my loves. Virgo, I hope this was resonating in some sort of way. I hope it did resonate. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments down below. I would love it and appreciate it if you could give the video a thumbs up, share with your friends, family, loved ones, or anyone else who needs to hear this message. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification to know when I upload my video. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on Sinfulpluto.com. If you want to find me on social media, you can do so on Twitter and Instagram at Sinfulpluto. With that being said, I'll talk to you later.